expansion because the Night Elf player won't have very many troops. It takes the Night Elf player some time to accumulate enough units. And he's basically attacking at exactly the perfectly right time. So Stormbolt to keep the Grove, try to get that keep the Grove out of the way. I'm going to turn on Immolation, I'm going to do Lightning on my Demon Hunter. Ooh, so that Demon Hunter is actually doing 30 damage per second just from Immolation and Lightning Shield. 30 damage per second. That is huge. So I'm just letting that do as much damage as possible. And I've just turned on Invulnerability because the Demon Hunter was very low in health and a Stormbolt would have definitely killed it. And as you see, the Mountain King had plenty of mana to do that. So I'm trying to get rid of that Drake. I did get rid of that Drake, so that was good. I got a lot of experience here. You get a lot of experience from abolishing Drakes. So I'm just targeting that Mountain King, trying to get it out of the game. And I got it just before it managed to get 75 mana. As you can see, he's got a lot of water elementals. I don't have enough Dryads to abolish magic and all of them. So I'm just trying to get a Demon Hunter out of the way, but unfortunately my stupid Dryad got in the way of my Demon Hunter. Very, very annoying. If that Demon Hunter had managed to get to the shop, well, I'd have probably dealt with this a lot better. Although I think I deal with it pretty well. So just keep the Keep of the Grove out of the way. I'm realising all these towers are going up, and I'm also realising there's not much I can do about it. So basically, at this moment, retraining my Demon Hunter and re-rallying my stuff to different places, and also kinda, I guess, slight panic, but there's a lot of stuff going on in your head when you're in this kind of situation, lots of stuff going on. So that's why Wisp has just died. You don't have enough time to screw around with him, so you just let him get on with his business as you try and focus on what you're meant to do. So I'm keeping the Keep of the Grove and the Dryas out of range. I've re-rallied the Lores to below the Lores. I'm just going to accumulate some Dryads, try and get that Demon Hunter finished. And kind of like the plan is in my head is to get my Demon Hunter, and as soon as I've got my Demon Hunter, maybe try and take out his mage, and then portal away and creep or whatever. Unfortunately my Dryads are attacking that tower, so that's not very good control for me. That's obviously not what I had in mind. So he's not going to manage to kill the altar. He should have probably started attacking that altar a lot earlier. As you can see, he's also got his Mountain King on its way again. So Demon Hunter is about to finish. I've got 6 Dryads, 1 Keep of the Grove, and they're all going to come in just as the Demon Hunter pops. So everything is targeting the mage, and I'm abolish magicking the elementals. Lightning wand, and then I'm going to target that mage as soon as the bolt wears off, and here we go. But unfortunately the Mountain King transferred the invulnerability potion to the mage just in time. I had to portal out of there. So that was very annoying. As you can see, he's got 3 towers up and running. So I'm sending an Ancient of War back, which was protecting my expansion, back towards my main, to see if it can help at all to save that. I can see he doesn't have very many units in my base, and I realise it's going to take him some time to actually kill the Tree of Eternity, if at all. So I'm just going to let him screw around there. He's not getting experience or anything like that, so I'm just going to try and get as much experience as I can whilst he's busy there. I'm just going to try and accumulate as much money as I can. And once that Tree of Eternity is getting too much damage, I will just uproot it and head towards the trees and just eat trees, because it will be impossible for him to kill it. So I've uprooted it now with plenty of life left, and I've actually portaled to the Tree of Eternity, and I'm going to try and kill that mage. Here we go, mage targeted. Unfortunately, kind of like bad timing on my part. What I should have done is I should have portaled, I should have targeted the mage, held off slightly and entangle, and then entangled maybe 5 seconds later. I don't know if that makes sense, but that would have definitely meant the mage died. As you see, I tangled the entangle too quick, so that the entangle wore off just before it died. So now I'm using the Tree of Eternity and whatever Dryads to deal with this, and because he's so far away when he portaled, he's got no chance of getting back in time to save it. So although he's on his way back, he's going to realise halfway there that he is wasting his time, and he's going to switch back to creeping. So although he did pretty good with the tower in there, you really need to at least kill the whole base for it to work. But unfortunately the Tree of Eternity obviously did not die. So at this point I've decided I'm going to build 3 Ancients of War at my expansion, because I've got a lot of resources, and I guess he could attack at any time at my expansion. There's nothing there to defend it. Don't have that many units, and if he has defend, I can't really defend with only a few Dryads. And I'm also not really aware of what he has. He might have an expansion, he might have a lot of units. It's hard to tell for me. So I'm just getting the 3 Ancients of War, and obviously they will come in handy later for attack as well as defense. So I'm going to reroute the Tree of Eternity, and I've gone into low upkeep. I'm not screwing around. I'm not trying to be greedy and stay in no upkeep for too long. So I'm sending my Dryads towards his expansion to see if he's got one, which I see he doesn't. So at this point I'm thinking maybe he's got an expansion at the other mine, to the bottom left. Going to creep now some more. I know in my head that I've got a slight level advantage over him, because I'm level 4 Demon Hunter, and when he portaled he was only a level 4 mage and a level 1 Mountain King, I think. And it's the Mountain King that really matters when you're looking at the human heroes levels, not so much the mage. The mage doesn't really help that much. As a matter of fact, versus Night Elf, if you've got enough Dryads, the mage actually helps the Night Elf player if he's casting a lot of water elementals, because the water elementals give the Night Elf player a lot of experience. So really, versus a human player, you're only really worried about the Mountain King's level. If that Mountain King can get up to level 5, god, level 3 Stormbolt really hurts. So just scouting around with the Dryads and the heroes. I'm going to see his expansion here, and I instantly realise it's going to complete before I can take out his peasants, which is a bit of a pain. So I'm getting ready to retreat here, because I'm assuming he will portal instantly, and I think he's going to do that. So I'm actually moving it away, getting it away, bolt. But I've got a lot of healing potions on there, so I'm not worried at all.